All right, fam. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this new modern stuff that you see everyone doing. I know this kick is a little long. I've been using it in a couple of tracks. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this, sidechain it to itself to shape it better. Let's get a clap in there. I'm going to drop it in. Now I'm going to bring in a snare. Now, if you go on the bottom right, there's this thing called track options. Now, below that is going to be something that the pros don't want me to show you. What this does, it delays the track. It makes it so that this hits a little before or a little after. And it's going to be one of the crucial things many of these top house producers use in order to add a bit of swing, a bit of the humanization to the track. What I can do is on the clap, I can delay it by just a slight bit. To give it that little disco taste. Now, another thing I like to do with the snare is the snare is going to hit with the kick. And a lot of people will say, you know, add a bit of track delay to the kick, to the snare in order so it doesn't hit with the kick. And I think that's all bullshit. What I like to teach people is to inverse the phase of the snare. Here, they cancel out. You can kind of feel it, but now if I put this up, I don't want you to know that either. I'm telling you guys, shit. But I'm kidding. I think it's very valid to have it delay just a slight bit so they both don't add. Like, you definitely save a bit of dB, I would say, but to each their own. Do it however you want. I'm going to do this. A little slight back just to kind of create a bit of a snare clap combination that just feels electro. To saturate, bottom here we can set our routing. So by default, it opens up in multi-band mode, which it can look a little intimidating, but just think of each band allows you to saturate the highs, mids, lows separately from each other, allowing you more control to sculpt, more of a sound design tool than a mixing tool, I would say, but you can still use it for mix stuff. But for this drum, I don't really want to be doing no fancy stuff that will gain me a bunch of Instagram reels. So instead, I'm going to go single. Shaper here, you can go with soft sign, any of the top ones, I would say. The bottom ones are a little bit more nerdy. You can definitely try them out. But if you're just looking to add a bit of flavor to the clap, push it a little more to preamp, any of these will work really dope. So I'm going to go with the tube one and apply it and see what happens. I'm pulling back on the output. I'm going to compress that clap in, top right. Now on the snare, I am going to mono it because it does have wide reverb. I feel like it takes away from the clap, so I'm just going to do the align delay from Ableton, the best in the world, in order to get the left side a little off so that way the clap sounds wide. We're also going to hit the open hat with a bit of flavor. Now for the bass, I'm going to teach you guys how to make this bass, but I want you guys to promise me you will check out the stuff at EvoSounds.com. I'm going to show you guys how to make a proper bass, and I'm going to show you guys one insane secret that I find if you learn and master it, you will sound bouncier than everyone else out there. So this is what we're going to do, right? Okay, this is a good bass to learn. And you can use it for any genre of music. The only thing that's going to change is how much you open up the filter and how you process it, how hard. Okay, so the bottom wave is going to be a square. The top one's going to be a saw. One, boom, boom, random down on both. It makes it so the phase is always the same, to the right, to the left. And as you move that, you're going to see the tone of the bass change once we program something. From here, we're going to use the filter. Let's go with an MG Low 24. This is going to be the best one for bass because it omits a lot of the high end. So if you're making like Latin tech house, deep bass stuff, this is the one you're going to use. If you want more overtones, then you're going to go with a lower number. It's as simple as that. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Envelope 3 is going to go to our cutoff. Now, here's the tip I promised you guys because you've been watching and you're true homies. We're going to right click. We're going to go aux source. We're going to go notes and we're going to go velocity. We're going to have velocity at the bottom here that you're going to control. So now what we've done is since this envelope's opening up this cutoff, the velocity is going to control by how much. So we're going to lower down the sustain on this envelope here. Here, this decay controls the punch when the sustain is down. The sustain makes it so that where does the filter sustain out when the MIDI note is sustained? Which if you're going to be making bouncy, Latina shaking butt stuff, again, this is not going to matter that much. But you can set it somewhere here if you always want the bass to be somewhat heard when you're holding down it. Generic thing, and we're gonna optimize the bass. Okay, now let's add a bit of salt to the bass by distorting it in order to make it sound fatter. We're gonna use diodes, anything really here. It's up to you guys. All of this is gonna alter the way it sounds though, so keep that in mind. Now let's play with the velocity. Reduce this a bit. Get that bounce in there. Move that phase. Where do you like it? Tell me where you like it. We're gonna sidechain audio and we're gonna route the kick in there. And now I'm going to show you guys here another thing. We're going to use band, so anything above this frequency we're setting is allowed through. It's not going to get ducked, but we're still going to duck it. It's just we're going to duck it again, but now a tighter one so it doesn't fight with the transient of the kick and pull back. Simple as you can do the 1/8 stuff. That's totally fine. The thing with the 1/8 stuff is you're going to have to kill it on the top part with some insane sounds presets. So EvoSounds.com for all your needs. But from here, the bass that's a little groovier, you can get away with not doing as much on top. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's add some swing. Groove pool, we're going to hit it with that. Well, these are the swings I have. I'm going to go with a 60. You can also use the 11660 from Ableton. So let's spice stuff up. Let's increase velocity.
Yo, that's one cool.
Break, I've been break it back to the funk, bring it back to the disco. Break it.
Fuck me, please me, taste me, do me.
Bottom left for all of your samples and stuff, 1/3.
Fuck me, please me, taste me, do me. Electro me. Fuck me, please me. Fuck me, please me, taste me, do me. Electro me.
So now we got to come in with synths here, and the key, with the synths, with this genre, less melody, more sound design. So this is where sound design is important. Now, if you're starting off with this genre, I want you to not give a fuck. I want you to be like that one guy at the bar that's just like taking a shot, doesn't give a fuck. Because too many people care about being unique to the point that it's detrimental to their making music abilities. Too many people care too much about that. It's like, who gives a fuck? You make whatever sounds the best. Use the presets from me, from other people, and then just call and response. What I personally like to do is go here, hit it there, push 7, my favorite number. I'm already winning. Let's add that. Let's add that. I'm producing here as we go, guys. I didn't plan for this video. I'm just showing you guys the flow process. I'm gonna add reverb here. I don't really care if it sounds perfect or not, because at the end of the day, if I choose to finish this or someone does, someone's gonna have to fucking mix it.
Electro me. Electro me. Electro me.
Easiest thing to do, which is what these fools do, just grab your bass and follow.
Taste me, do me. Electro me.
Why don't we follow it, but do our own thing? Bass, E. There we go. That's a lot better. Following the bass. Should have done that from the get-go, but you guys can see. We'll just do one hit instead of two, so it feels like it ends. Let's add a ride. I like this. I want it to hit every 1/8 though, so I'm gonna set this to a 1/8 and then have it go. How that works. You can also add different time signatures there. Okay, I feel also to the bass towards the end, we can add maybe something that makes it more exciting, because at the moment it's kind of boring. Go here. The vocal involved more as well.
Electro me. Fuck me.
I'm gonna add like a reverb to the snare and clap. I feel like it's needed. Something like a. Gonna add some echoes here to the vocal.
Electro me. Electro me. Electro me.
We need a sound here. Anywhere you feel like there's a gap, call and response. Again, here we're not overcomplicating it, just being precise, which is what I want you guys to do, okay?
Electro me. Electro me.
If you feel like the bass is strong enough, you can also use it and maybe do something cool with it, but I'm gonna choose to just go with maybe a mid bass hit or something different.
Electro me.
Oh yeah.
Electro me. Fuck me, please me, taste me, do me. Do me.
For the break,
Me, taste me, do me.
let me show you. something really cool, which I think will help a lot of you guys out. I've been hearing on a lot of sets, and I mean a lot, like Sara Laundry. We had like a song where she just does this for her break. So grab shift and time stretch. And the reason this happens is because Ableton, we're telling Ableton to create more information out of the vocal, right? We're telling it we want more, but we're time stretching it. So the bottom left algorithms matter now. We're in beats, tones, textures, repitch, complex, and complex pro. So what you want to be doing here is going through them. Tones will give you more of a grain. And then we can also go texture and flux to automate the timing of each grain size. Now, let me give you guys some advice for the breakdowns for these style of tracks. I would call this kind of style electro tech house in a way. Tech house is incorporating a lot of the influences of electro house. So usually what I'll say is, if you know where these influences are coming from, why not in the break bring some of those elements from the genre into your break? So here, what can we do, right? So again, just come in with a different idea. You have like one, bring the attention back to the vocal. Two, you can come in with like a melody that you only hear in the break. Maybe you do the melody of the bass, but now you do it with a lead sound. You make it atmospheric. You create a moment. You do more sound design stuff where you start using these leads that are just crazy and create a lot of suspense in the break. And eventually you're going to build it up. And then after, like, maybe here, me. Do me. Let's apply an echo. Fuck me.
Fuck me. Do me. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Build it up. Maybe grab this sound. Time. And let's pray to the gods we don't crash. And if we do, it's all good. We had a good run. Oh no.
Fuck me, please me, taste me, do me. Electro me. Fuck me, please me, taste me, do me. Electro me.
All right, fam, it seems like it's not happening. So I'm going to take this from a sign above to kind of call it a day because you've learned enough. And now it's time for you guys to implement this stuff to make your music. So what I want you to focus on for homework is this. When you get your ass in the studio, maybe you're laying in bed, go right now. If you're at work, when you get home, so implement like 30 minutes, you should be able to. velocity, create your own bass, apply your velocities from there. When you have presets, you'll be able to add it yourself. Practice that. Very simple. Just understand the concept of that. The drum setup, the track delay we talked about in order to create those disco drums to make it feel like almost like multiple hits. Again, it's all going to be here. The time stretching, the call and response, the setting up of stuff, and of course the break. Think of your break, because a lot of you guys always get stuck there and you come to me and I'm just like, well, usually you want to take stuff away, you want to add stuff, you want to present new ideas, or if all else fails, grab your goddamn bass, put a lead that plays the same thing, and that is your breakdown. Just make it suspenseful as you saw and decide, and again, do the best. If you guys want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon where I have exclusive tutorials for them there. Everything related from mixing the bass, making a Latin house track, and so forth. And of course, for the sound bank in this video, if you guys want to support the channel, you can find all of these at EvoSounds.com. The latest one is called Disco Candy, and a lot of the stuff that came from here is from that pack. It is that simple to use, as you guys saw. Don't F it up like me, but you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you, fam, and I'll see you soon.